Testing, testing. Okay, looks like we're good. I'll be right back, though. Alright, let's get started. What's up, y'all? Thanks for joining in. My camera angle is a little weird right now because I went up to 2 boxes since this set is starting to get a little big. But, yeah, let's hop right in. So for our pre-show right now, I didn't really have anything super related to the main stuff we're listening to. So I just threw on another mix from T2, who I was talking about and we listened to a few weeks ago, the Dynasty mix from him from the Bong Online website. This is just another one of those mixes, just to throw on in the background here at the beginning. And I didn't actually have that uploaded yet, so let me do that right now, just so I don't forget later. But yeah, how's it going? Thanks for joining in. We're gonna listen to some Discoromance in just a few minutes here. We'll go through some news first in just a second. There we go. Okay, that's uploading now. Nice, thank you for the continued sub. Really appreciate it. I haven't, so I was talking about running close to being out of space on the server a couple weeks ago. We still haven't hit that. We still have about a gig or so of space left, but I'll probably just go ahead and do the upgrade like at the beginning of the week or something. So yeah. But yeah, as always, really thank you for the support and for the subs. I know it's, you know, just a once a week thing, and but yeah, appreciate it. But yeah, let's talk news. So as I mentioned last week, M3 is at this point tomorrow, just about 24 hours away. So I'll just kind of recap everything we mentioned last week, and then new stuff that has come up. So let me pull up some links here. So, first and foremost, well, not necessarily foremost, but first up, Furimachi Moi is putting out a new CD. There's a link, there's some previews of the CD. She does like kind of synth poppy, nerdcore, vocal stuff. I just noticed there's a Fokyun remix. I didn't realize that before, but on her album, that's great. And also at her booth, Q, another kind of younger nerdcore artist, is also putting out something new. And he did put up like a preview. It should be, is it not? There's Q's preview. There's like a reply to that with a SoundCloud link and stuff. You know, obviously it's tomorrow at this point. Let's see here. What the heck? I swear when I hit the go live thing, the category was set to music. Because I even set the tags and everything, so I don't know if this is just glitching out or what, but let's see here. I'll fix it. Electronic music. Techno. Music discussion. Music talk. Done. There. I fixed it. Yeah, I don't know why that's not working right. But anyway, so Q is at the same booth as Furimachi Moi. Looks like C15B if you're gonna make your way out there yourself. I don't think there's like anyone in the Western community at this point who's like actually going out to these events and taking requests from people. I know for the longest time Penguin was doing that, and then I've done that a little bit when I was there, but I don't think there's anyone offering that service anymore, unfortunately. And I haven't even reached out to anyone because I wasn't entirely sure who I could reach out to ask to pick up stuff for me, so I'm kind of missing out on this stuff too. But in addition to that, we got a new LBT release, an album from DJ EO. That one's available to buy online also, so I'm just going to link to the, it's on Base, which is more or less easy to buy from in the US, or from overseas, I should say. But yeah, he's got a new album out. I'm really looking forward to that too. And then, let me see what exactly he's announced. So Fokyun also has a booth. And he hasn't super announced it yet, but he does have a new CD coming out. Semi-exclusive info for you. Oh, no, he made an announcement. What am I talking about? Just had to scroll a little further down the Twitter. Ooh, I just closed a link. I didn't mean to... Oh, that was just my dashboard. That's fine. Oh, yeah, I'll just link the tweet. But he's got a new album coming out, too. So hopefully there will be a way to grab this. Not entirely sure. Usually, like, he doesn't have his stuff up for mail order, but maybe I'll just have to, like, hit him up directly or something. But yeah, I think that's it, really, in terms of nerdcore-related stuff. Like I said, Bubble Bee has a booth, but not putting out anything new. Acid Tamiya 346 does not have a booth this time. But yeah, that's, you know, it's always nice that there's at least something. I think there, you know, has consistently always been at least something nerdcore going out, and hopefully that trend will keep up. It'll feel kind of sad, like if we have an M3 one time when there's just nothing nerdcore related coming out at all. I wanted to actually look at something else. Ebisu Shokudo usually puts something out, but I'm not sure if they're going to be at M3 this time. They usually don't really promote it very much. But I'm gonna check the circle list real quick because I'm curious now. Yeah, there's a couple of younger people jumping in on it, but definitely not that many, that's for sure. I feel like there is... So, I feel like for quite a while, nerdcore and J-core had become pretty disparate, each doing their own thing, and I feel like they're starting to blend back together again, definitely. I think that's been happening, you know, slowly over the last 8 or so years with, like, loli-style gabbers and, Lulekma, no logically scrawl, that kind of thing. But I feel like that's, you know, still happening. Circle-less. Okay, so I guess there is a web event this time? I wonder. Huh. I guess some of the circles are participating in the web event. It looks like Ebisu Shokudo is participating in the web event. I'm not sure. I'm really bad at looking into this stuff anymore. I've gotten like into the mindset of like, well, I'm not there, so there's nothing I can do. I'm gonna have to figure out how the web event works. I'm gonna take a second here. How do you... What's the web event? Maybe it'll be updated on the site. I'm not immediately seeing info. But it seems like only some of the circles are part of the web event. Like I'm not seeing Fokyu nor Kurimachi Moi listed. Huh. Well, anyway, I'll have to check in on that. You know, I'm sure I'll tweet about it or post in the Discord or whatever. Here, I'll post the Discord invite link again, just in case anyone needs it. Yeah. So yeah, if you haven't joined the Discord and you want to, there's a link for that. And I think that covers it for the most part for news this week. I did get one thing in the mail, new Guchon record. Haven't dropped the needle on this yet, just came a couple days ago. But it should be some good shit. I think I posted a link to that when it went up 2 or 3 weeks ago. Oh, yes, I don't have that automated yet. That's something I just still need to do. This week has been kind of very busy. Like I had that job interview. Did not pan out, unfortunately. But between that and other stuff, I've been really busy. But I will get that up and running eventually. I feel like the people who really want to join are consistently coming in. And certainly I'd like to grow, and I'm sure even just that will help. But yeah, I'm fine being a little leisurely about it. How much longer is left in this mix? 6 minutes, okay. And then t-shirt today, I did not have anything remotely related, so I just wore this Supa Rescue design that I really like. It's kind of an older one. I think this is like a mid-2000s, 2010, from around then, but just a cool design. I don't think Supa Rescue is active at all anymore. If you're not familiar, they were basically a design brand in Osaka that had a physical shop for like 20 odd years, but shut down like late 2018, and they did have some online shop stuff going for a while too, but it looks like they've kind of stopped that as well. But yeah, just a cool design. I don't think it's anything. It's just an original design. But yeah, I think we can pretty much jump in here. Let's see here. Yeah. So let me pull some stuff up here. I need to remember after track 5 to pause it. Alright, let's go ahead. We're gonna dive in and listen to some Discoromance. There's gonna be some... This album art is gonna be displaying. Please don't report my channel. Yeah. You can just post it on your screen if you don't want to see it. I'll make sure that the volume balance is good once it kind of gets past the intro here. Well, that's what I said not to do. Was my mic off? So that's here. Yeah, I'll get into it in a second here. Just cable management. So this is it's a fairly well-known manga artist doing the cover here. I think they're just called Manga Taro, and they did like all the artwork for this. Yeah, it's like Mon, and then there's a star, Manga Taro. You can see we've got the interior artwork here as well. And so Discoromance, just for a little background info, are a band, essentially. Really the only person I know very much about is Akaname, the lead singer, and does a lot of the production. He would, of course, go on to be one major half of Missile Chewbacca, so you'll probably recognize some of the vocals. And then there's a couple other members on guitar and bass and synth who I'm not really familiar with at all. And then the one other person, their art direction and like a lot of their VJ live video stuff was done by under the name BSVA, but that person is Ryo Ono from Spelunkers. So there's a little bit of crossover there. Let me actually, what I was going to do here, let me pull this out first. Just so I have something sitting there. Move this out of the way. And that's pretty good. So yeah, let me see what I actually detailed in the encyclopedia here, because some of this stuff is hard to keep in your head just because there's so many different artists and so much crossover. Right, so before Discoromance, Akaname was part of another group called Texas, which I really know nothing about, but apparently is somewhat infamous for some reason or another. I know they have a bunch of like cassette releases, but that's really all I know. Yeah, that's really it. So I guess I didn't put this part in English in the encyclopedia. I'll just hold it up here. But there's a history of all the members and like their different aliases and stuff. But it's really hard to make sense of, and I'm not sure how much of it is just made up shit, and yeah. Here, I'll do this. Let's just do this. Where is... Here we go. How's that? You think we're safe now? I think that should take care of things. Because, yeah, I certainly don't want to actually get in trouble. I feel like it's the type of art that would not get picked up by, like, an automatic nudity detector, but it's certainly better safe than sorry. And then, yeah, the other thing about this album is, so it's released on a label called Friend Record or Friend Records, and the link, so there's some information on the OB about the label, but it just links to Discoromance's site, but it's got a 002 catalog number, so I'm not sure if there was another Discoromance album on Friend Records before this or something else. I don't think I ever found any info, like, on their website about what else was on this label. But yeah. And I have to, again, remember to pause after track 5. Ooh. Grab the wrong bag. But yeah, their music is definitely, you know, similar vein to, like, Missile Chewbacca and also, like, Smile Hunters. A little more raw with they've got actual live guitar, so it's a little more raw, less electronic-y in that regard. I'm gonna turn it up just a little bit. Yeah, I think it's good. It's cool because we'll get to hear this, and then we'll get to hear the remix album, which is like, you know, pure nerdcore stuff. So it's cool to hear it reinterpreted like that. Yeah. Looks like we're gonna be hanging some flags here. Not really. I think, like, I feel like in Europe, well, even then, I know, you know, there's some people in, like, scattered through Europe and stuff who are into it, but I don't think there's really much of a scene anywhere, so to speak. I think there's probably, like, local scenes, like I feel like, I haven't gotten super involved with it, but I feel like the local scene here in Portland, Oregon, there's definitely a lot of, that similar kind of influence in some of the stuff that young people are doing. Again, not super well versed on it. So yeah, I don't think anything like a scene of people who are into or playing out Japanese nerdcore, but similar similar stylings, definitely. And, like, you know, like I'd say the Speed Freak, you know, is also similar stylings. at the roots. So like the kind of gabber disco crew. Similar vibes for sure. Got an archer here. An archerist. The shadow... makes her look like she's got like a cat nose with the shadow from the helmet. Yeah, nothing like that as far as I know, unfortunately. Oh, and here's a little baby sheep, I think? Could be a goat, but I think it's a baby sheep. It's not even gonna focus. It's too small a focus, isn't it? Okay, what about over here? Nope. Oh well. Yeah, I mean, there's so like, the guy who ran the Night Flare label and who runs, gosh, what it's called? It's MHZ. I can't remember. And actually, that was actually some news I meant to mention. Let me pull that up real quick so I can remember the name of the label. Rex Buron's new label. Bandcamp. Show me my Bandcamp collection. Because they did actually put out a new compilation a few weeks back, which I think I had not mentioned on here yet. Where is it? I'm sure I grabbed it. Oh, right. Magical Hackers is the label name. I guess I forgot to grab this. So I need to do that. But yeah, so Magical Hackers. So this guy, I don't know where in Germany. He's based out of Germany. And so like he ran Night Flare, which was definitely putting out a lot of nerdcore artists. And now this, which is also putting out, it's got like MO and other nerdcore and nerdcore adjacent artists on these compilations. And he's worked closely with the Street Freak on a bunch of stuff. So I don't think that necessarily constitutes like a scene, but there's just little sprinklings here and there. This track is called Billy the Kid. Alright, and this album is called Sengoku Disco Baba, which basically means, well, either, Sengoku period or Civil War. I don't have enough Japanese cultural knowledge to know if this album title is referring to the Sengoku period or just the general term Civil War. But Sengoku, Disco Granny, hence the album art. And so this album also has a number of these little skits here, and so I'm not going to be able to provide any context for them once again. But so these were written and performed by like a sub-act called Discoromance Sepia. And so they would like write these little skits and poems and like perform them during live shows and stuff. And so, like, I guess that was, like, a fairly major part of the act, since they're including a number of them on the album and stuff. This is this kind of thing of interspersing just, like, skits like this through albums and live performances was definitely really common with early nerdcore acts like Spelunkers, Discoromance, AV Ocean would do that a lot. Yeah, very common, interesting element for a lot of early acts that doesn't really happen much anymore. Someday I'll be able to provide more detailed context than that, but... I'm sure that comes from the influence of comedy acts and like variety shows like The Drifters and Hachiji stuff like that. I'm sure it's probably very direct influence, and like Tamori Club, that sort of thing. Saying something about pissing their pants. That's great. Thank you, Twitch. Oof. That's the algorithm at work. It goes there. Yeah, that's where it came from. I stole it. Look, this is... You saw the preview image for this stream. You signed up for this. You voluntarily tuned in. Yep. Alright, let's watch a music video. Go here, turn on my browser. Oh, is that not working? Oh, there it is. Okay, we're good. So yeah, music video for this next track on the album. It's probably too loud. Turn it down a little bit. That's where MC Hammer got that from this track. So I believe miming on the drums in the back, that's Ryo Ono, aka BSVA, who does the visuals for them and also did like backup dancing for Spelunkers. Kinda. From what I gather, this is like this was like their hit track. I kind of like that mixture of like a lot of horsing around, and then, but also just some real good shit sprinkled in. I don't remember what the trucks are called, because they're not just Itasha, because that's just the cars. Let me look it up. Wait, I can't look it up. I can look it up on my phone. Decultura, yeah. You got it. It's really good. Yeah, I didn't even really know much about this group for quite a while, like not until a couple years after I had gotten to Japan. And like the first place I heard of them was when the second thing we're going to listen to today, the remix CD, was like announced or first dropped at Comiket. Like, I think it was Comiket in 2012, like the last one before I got to Japan. They're having fun. Okay, we're not going to listen to Metal Gear music, sorry. Gonna get back to the album. Go. Play, but skip. Okay. Next track. Next track's a really good one too, yeah. Yeah, absolutely. Here is a link to the vid. There's another music video and also a couple live videos. Videos of skits from live performances on that channel. So, yeah, definitely more good shit to check out there. Yeah, I think what it was, so I think it was, like, maybe Summer Comiket in 2012. Does that make sense? Maybe 2011. Not sure exactly. But anyway, Tanuki was at Comiket and was hanging out at, like, Sharpnell's booth, or it might have been Mob Squad or something like that, but the booth next to them was, I think the Ravok Records booth. It might have been the Dynasty Records booth. But anyway, in his photo, on like the edge, there was a copy of their remix album, and like I could see the listing of like DJ Sharpnell and DJ Shimamura on it, and I was like, what in the world is that? Who is this group I've never heard of? And then sometime after that, I looked a little more into them. The heck? Table wet. Where's... Wait, I fucked up. And I also noticed way back in like that second track, they used a sample that Missile Chewbacca used in their newish track for one of the recent LBT compilations that I have not been able to figure out what the source of is. But it's obviously something pretty old. We all know what this sample is. You know. It's kind of a wild track. Yeah, they really were kind of pioneering a whole lot of stuff on this album. This melody sounds like, oh God, which Weird Al track is it? Close But No Cigar. So he also took that from this album, Weird Al did. Yeah, I really do think that Akaname has a great voice, and I love all the like vocal effects that they put on his vocals. So I'd love to track down some of that early. There's early stuff under Texas, and then there's also apparently even earlier stuff under the name Kokumin Drug. Nothing I've ever seen anything other than written information about, just because it's like, you know, 1993, 94 stuff. So no websites and cassette tapes that number in the tens at most, I'm sure. I've seen a couple of photos of some of the Texas cassette tapes, but that's about it. Let me just go and recruit all the people at the Lost Media Wiki. Ooh. The kind of rapping verses in this kind of remind me of the when the announcer calls out the names of the minigames in Bishi Bashi. Yeah, I was 2 years old at the time. And I get the feeling that really early stuff is probably like weird experimental stuff, maybe kind of synth-poppy. Probably minimal like hardcore influence on it. I would just I'm assuming. Yeah, I think what probably I will eventually do is I will eventually, you know, this is years down the line, but I will probably eventually move back to Japan and feel like I've established myself enough to, like, actually start actively chasing stuff down from people who might have it, rather than just waiting for it to show up on auctions. It's... because, you know, you want to be respectful of people and not invade their privacy because they bought a cassette tape from their friend 20 years ago, but I think after a certain amount of time has passed, like, it's, you know, more plausible and understandable to approach people under the banner of preservation and archival. Over here? Over here. You can't see it, but I'm putting a tree down here. Just right here? There we go. Some waving flags here. Where are we looking? We're over here. This way, you can kind of see here. So you want me to have it? Okay, so take this. Wave the flag. Focus on the flag. It's not gonna do it for me. Oh well. This goes here. Oh yeah. Huh. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, yeah. I've got a mystery extra piece of grass, or little green flower, that I think I put somewhere on accident, but whatever. It's just gonna stay there. Oh, interesting. Okay, so these are all extra pieces. And then these trees go right here and right here. Okay, so we're only placing one of those banner flags right now. We got another one of these skits now. Whoa, this little food stand has a secret passage behind it. Huh. Oh yeah, secret ladder to the secret basement. It's a secret. And that's the first instruction manual, which I guess means we're halfway done with this set. Which is probably about on pace. These extra pieces squirreled away. Let's see here. We're starting a whole new... Yeah, we're starting a whole new segment here. Building the second half entirely independently, so we can, in fact, put this part aside for now. Up we go. Wait a minute. That means I need to move the camera back down a bit again. And I'm also messing up the base here, which is not good. Alright, no. Let's get back in there. Uh-oh. Nah, it's all good. It's all good, folks. Okay, it's all fixed. I think it's all fixed. So, move this for a second. Get rid of this box. Get my seat back. Set that aside and move on to the second half. Alright. Looks like I'm going to need some of these extra base plates, which are hiding somewhere. Here they are. Set those aside for now. I did manage to figure out and fix the font issue with my counter right here. Pointing at it, yeah. Apparently I had to reinstall my fonts, but select install for all users. For whatever reason, they had worked fine for a while. It was probably the Windows update I did. But yeah, after I did that, custom font showed up fine. I mean, that's not an awful idea. Let me do this real quick. I'll just stream directly from my iPhone. That'll be a great idea. Yeah, I like that they've even got like this, basically it's like a ballad on here. Yeah, certainly. Yeah, I think it would be fun to either streams or just like edit together videos of like just even searching through secondhand stores for good stuff. It would probably be cool to do some like recorded interviews too. When I was putting the book together, I did some interviews where I was basically just taking notes and recording the audio, but oh hey, I needed one of these. A used set I got a while back I was putting together recently, and it was missing like 2 pieces, and this was one of them. But it doesn't help me because I gotta use it for this set. Yeah, I mean, I would love to do that. Right now, I'm hopefully planning to visit, ideally, for a couple months at, like, the end of next year. You know, don't have any plane tickets or anything yet, but that's what I'd like to do. So let's see here. We've got, is it 8 Fridays left in the year or 9? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Okay. 9 Fridays left. So this set will probably be finished around the end of November, I'm gonna guess. I'm just thinking of when to potentially do another group watch stream. I am probably going to skip one of those weeks, so December 16th is a Friday, and it's the day after my birthday, and I'm going to be doing IRL shit, so I won't be streaming that day. That still leaves 8 streams left in the year. And this is our 4th one for this set, so there'll probably be about 4 more. Yeah, that one's really good. But yeah, I something I wonder is, like, I don't really have a good idea of, like, how popular this group actually was, but this is a pressed CD, and I mean, I would assume a pressed CD, they're doing bare minimum 500 copies, probably at least 1,000. But at the same time, I like almost never see this go up for sale. I've seen it 2 or 3 times, so I'm not sure if they were like super popular and the whole run of this sold out and it just doesn't go up online because it's sought after, or if they pressed this but then just got very minimal sales. I cannot find the piece I'm supposed to be placing right now. Where is it? Is this the reverse? Anything left in the bag? No? This is the wrong one. Okay, am I supposed to even have this one? Yes, that's also part of this. Did I drop it and I didn't notice it? Is it hiding under here? Okay, I'm gonna just go through every single piece on the table, one by one. It's right here. Okay, here's what happened. So, these two pieces, here, let me get a good angle on them. You can't really, maybe you can tell there. So, from a certain angle, these have the exact same profile, and I was looking for this, but the angle I had it at was like this, so I just saw that and thought it was this other piece. That's what happened. And the light was hitting it at like the exact worst angle to hide it. Is that a Kraftwerk sample? Pretty sure it is. Excuse me. This track's a little weird. This almost gives me vibes of like something you'd hear in like Earthbound. Yeah, yeah. Now this guy comes into play here. We're underwater now. Here. Like this? Like that. Yeah. Wrong. Where's my brick separator? It's right here. Yeah, I wonder. Like, I get the feeling that the really early stuff is probably like experimental audio cut-up type stuff. Just based on kind of the artwork on the jackets that I've seen, and also like so I'm not super familiar with this stuff, but like one of the 2 photos I've seen of some of the Texas tapes, the person also had a bunch of Dum Dum TV tapes. I don't really know very much about Dum Dum TV, but I'm fairly sure that they're also kind of like a cut-up audio collage, sort of that type of group. Not really nerdcore at all, but probably something I should look more into and find out more about. Discogs says, Japanese experimental musician using television sounds as sound materials. Looks like there's some Dum Dum TV stuff on YouTube, because they have some links to Japanese cults. Probably just making fun of them, but I'm not gonna speak out of turn on subjects I don't know much about. Probably, yeah, something like that. Again, this is mostly just vibes, but sometimes my vibes are somewhat accurate. Got a little frog on the pond. What's a good angle? I can't get a good angle on this frog, but he's there. Huh. Yeah? think there's only a few tracks left on the album at this point. But I know there's some, like, bonus live tracks at the end. Yeah, I believe... Okay, so the next track is the last normal track, but then there's 4 bonus tracks.戦国ディスコババア. This track is called Seaside Disco Ban? No, Basu? That looks like a so. Seaside Disco Ba... No, I think that's an Yeah. I guess transcribed this wrong? I thought I just copied pasted the titles from someone, but I may have transcribed this wrong myself, so... Seaside Disco Barn, I guess? I don't know what else Bon would be. Is that a word? By itself? I don't know German. I guess. Oh yeah, I guess it could be burn. Oh, okay. I think burn, disco burn, that feels like it makes the most sense. Gotta get the steel drums in there. Oh, the cat knocked down my backpack. Not a big deal, but very naughty. She escaped. Yeah. Is that it? I think that's it for that step. This almost feels like it's like a gag, though. Honestly, I'm surprised that my streams have not been sabotaged by pets more frequently. Have you seen this kick? It's totally rolled. Where did I miss? What did I miss? Here. Love me that bass. So I guess it's just one live track on here, actually. One live track, a couple demos. Yeah. Let me look at something real quick here in my book. So Discoromance apparently formed in '96, but this album didn't come out till 2001. I feel like I had seen it, you know, cited as their first album somewhere, but I wouldn't be surprised if there was something before this. I mean, I would be surprised if they went 5 years without putting anything out on disc. It's really good. It might be. This whole thing sounds like a cat. Get in there. There we go. This is the live track. Look at something here. So yeah, I didn't say it at the top, but we are in for a longer stream today because both of these albums are like an hour and 10 minutes long. Getting the Earthbound vibes from this too. Ah, we're good, we're good. Thanks for tuning in, yeah. Yeah, no, that's totally chill. Very understandable. But yeah, you know, the VOD will be up on Twitch and then up on YouTube, so whenever you want to hop back in and catch the rest, it'll be there for you. Nope, wrong. That one. And that is it for this album. You're welcome. And now we're gonna jump right into the remixes, which sound like they're mastered significantly louder, which isn't too surprising. So, this, from what I know, and let me kind of double check my info here, but from what I know, pretty much everything about this CD was produced and ready to go in 2002, but for whatever reason, just sat on the shelf for like 10 years and didn't come out till like 2011. I don't know exactly why, and I'm gonna see, not sure if there was anything more detailed that anyone tweeted at any point, but oh wow, there's a Discoromance website that's still up. Here's their website that's amazingly still up. So what's it say? Okay, so this does say that Sengoku Disco Baba is their second album. So there must be a first album that I just don't even know anything about. Yeah, it doesn't really say why it was so delayed. Oh, yeah? So it looks like there's some comments. Let's see here. Yeah, not entirely sure why it was so delayed, but there it is. Really good, just really solid remix album though. Mix of pretty familiar names and then some that I'm not as familiar with, but yeah. Yeah, I was also going to say, I think this CD probably has the least heard DJ Sharpnel track of pretty much anything, I would guess. Since, like, 99% of what he produced would also put on his own albums. And then there's, like, one track on a Beautyverse CD that was not on any of his own albums, but I think that is like someone has posted that on YouTube or something at some point. And like there's a couple other unreleased things, but I think this has like just no one has ever gotten it out there. It's not what we're listening to right now, but it's later on the CD. Let's see, actually, I'm curious. Okay, I guess that track from the Beautyverse CD is also not easily accessible, but yeah. Yeah, I really do wish that they would put all the Ravok record stuff. I forgot to update the album info. But at least I remembered not at the very end of the stream. There. But yeah, right, I didn't actually mention, so this came out in 2011, December 2011. This came out on Ravok Records, which we talked about before when we did the Smile Hunters show, record label for the Radio Daibakuhatsu podcast. And yeah, I really wish they would put all this stuff out on digital, because it's all really good, and it's like, for the most part, original stuff, so it's not like there's any copyright concerns or anything. Oh no! Yeah, it's also naughty here. Yes, there we go. Got a little secret hidden bat. Yeah, fortunately the artwork on this is slightly less explicit. Yeah, they got each other's backs. Oh yeah. Whose remix is this again? RD. So this is just credited to RD. I'm not sure who that would be. Oh shit! This is probably Ram Doubler. This is probably Ram Rider. He probably was like, yeah, you can put that out that I did 10 years ago, but you gotta just credit it to RD. Yeah, I bet this is fucking Ram Rider. Yeah, I'm sure when I submitted this, I just didn't even think to put 2 and 2 together. It's probably still under the wrong... What is this? It's just under RD? Yeah, that's absolutely wrong. I'm gonna fix that right now. Let's fix that. Yeah, there we go. Yeah, continuing to listen, I'm, like, convinced this is Ram Rider. Yeah, I recently did a trade for a friend of mine. Got a hold of Ram Rider's first album under the Ram Doubler name, and unfortunately it's not very good. I'm just gonna be brutally honest. It's very, very early and rough. I'm sure we'll listen to it at some point, but yeah. We got a second hidden bat. It's It's an interesting listen for sure, but it's, I guess, especially, yeah, compared to, you know, compared to his stuff that he was putting out pretty soon after that first CD, it feels really rough. Yeah, I love it. Love it. Of course, now if we listen to that at some point and everyone else is like, oh, this is really good, I'm gonna be eating crow, so that's okay. This going? We're going into this little room. Hang the bow and arrow on the wall. Hang this shield on the wall. And hang this sword on the wall. Oh no, I dropped the sword. Little hidden armory. I bet there'll be another like secret trapdoor down here. I like that shield with the little deer or elk or whatever. That's really good. I bet, yeah. This is like a tribute to those, so... Ooh, we got a cool minifigure in the next bag. Oh, 2 bags. Big section time. This is a remix by DJ Jadeko, one third of Spelunkers. Yeah, there's a... After the next track, there's the string of 4 remixes right in the middle of the CD is just banger after banger. Oh. This is by Justice. Not that Justice. I assume. But yeah, I'm not familiar with whoever it is doing this remix. But this is remixing one of those skits, the first skit. Where's the stick? There it is. Oh, shit. We got a little wizard. Wizard with his staff. Yeah, there he is. I kind of wish that, like, there was, like, a robe pattern printed on him or something, but I get that this is, like, a classic style set. I mean, I guess most of the knights and stuff are printed, but... what are you gonna do? Okay, so it looks like we're building this segment separately. Perhaps even the Wiz. Some spooky stuff going on there. Yeah, sorry I didn't have a Halloween-themed episode. But I don't think there's very much spooky nerdcore. I actually did a mix. It was mostly like remixes from like Castlevania and shit. But I did do a mix for I think last year for a Halloween themed event of mostly spooky tracks. Alright, this next one's the banger. This is, like, the longest track name in my library, and for a while it was, like, when I was trying to migrate hard drives and stuff, it was breaking the file copy. Here's the full title. It's like a full interview question and answer. So this is the song that had the music video that we listened to. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, and since it's Smile Hunters remixing a Discoromance track, this is essentially like proto-Missile Chewbacca, more or less. It's so good. Oh shit. Chocolate Frog. There he is. It's real. We got some treasure in there. Gold coins and I don't know what the clear orange things are supposed to be, but jewels, I guess. Could be, yeah. Yeah, that's a good point. They should invent one. Ah, shit, that's wrong. Ah, I've never even heard of those. Ooh, gonna make some cool stairs. It's so good. It just keeps going too. It's like 7.5 minutes long. And so then we go straight from that into a weird little DJ Shimamura remix. For some reason, credited as DJ Shimamura 999 for Dynasty Records, and capitalized weird. Yeah. Yeah, I get a lot of wacky vibes from this remix CD. Just with the late release and everything. Maybe? I wonder... I'm suddenly curious who else has this in their collection on Discogs. Japanese guy, friend in Germany, and someone I don't know, another Japanese guy. Someone sold this on Discogs for $7? Twice? I wonder if this was like Akaname selling these on there or something. Way back in 2014, 2 copies sold, new sealed, for 1,000 yen each. I wouldn't be surprised. Yeah. Yeah, that is weird, because 2014, that's, you know, 2 years after it came out. But I suppose it could have been the label. Where? For sure, yeah. Right. Yeah, we got just a little angled staircase. And then I guess that's like a fenced-in portion of the water area, maybe? Suppose we'll find out soon enough. Like that. I wonder if my deluxe copy of Bayonetta 3 is finally going to be ready for pickup by the time I finish the stream. I went there like noon to Best Buy and they still didn't have it ready yet, which, like, I get it, worker shortage and everything. But yeah. Yeah. Oh no, there was a goblet back there fell over. There we go. It's back in place. And now the Sharpnel remix. Yeah, it came out today. I'm gonna turn this fan off. It's too cold. I guess it is fall. Yeah, I like that this is labeled as a remix of Discoromance information, but it's for the most part just sampling Zanshin Gita Eriki, which is the track that Smile Hunters remixed. I can only guess that they wanted to like have most or every track on the original album be remixed. But yeah, this is definitely like, you know, 2002, 2003 era Sharpnel rather than 2011 era. Yeah, like I was saying, I figured this, like this and the Reincarnates on She-Force FX5800 are kind of the two big, hard-to-find ones. Yeah, welcome. Thanks for tuning in. Oh, nice. Yeah, I wasn't sure if that was like floating around somehow or another. And then we get a remix from Electro-poppy, who I also really want to do a showcase on at some point soon. Yeah, we bop him, we build him. Just making sure I didn't miss anything here. I think I'm good. So yeah, this is also kind of more makes it clear that this is something that was supposed to be released like 10 years earlier, because at this point Electro-poppy had been inactive for like 8 years or so. They had like one track on an LBT comp, but even that was like 2004. Actually, I wonder, what was their last thing before they went inactive? Here it says. So, the LBT comp was 04. Oh right, yeah, PPPH was 02. So yeah, that LBT comp in 04 was their last thing until 2016. Yeah, this stretch of 4 tracks right here in the middle, it's just like relentless. Ooh, we joining up here. Okay, so this goes here. Ooh. Nice. Love when shit comes together like that. Okay, so I gotta build over here. But yeah, I have a bunch of other like early stuff from Electro-poppy that I'd love to listen to sometime real soon. Like I said, I have like the next 3 weeks or so already blocked out because of requests and various other things. But yeah. Oh, whoops. You gotta have the booyaka. And this something at some point. Apparently I forgot to place a brick at some point. Where the hell is that? I have a staircase? No, I got that one. Yeah, I got that one. Is that it? Oh, that's totally it. Fucking hell. Oh man, I gotta pull a whole chunk of this off. Ooh, baby. That's gonna be fun to fix. Yeah, this one's really good too. I can't remember who this is. Who is this again? Yeah, Komaba. I think I looked into Komaba briefly a while back, but I didn't really find much. Pull that whole thing off. Fix this. Put these ones back in the barrel. And then, how does this shit go? Like that. Oh my god. Goes here, but first put this here. This here. Put this here. Okay. And then what? God, I'm so confused now. This... Okay, wait a minute. This goes... No? This goes here. Just like that. Okay. And then this... Where the hell does this bit go? Where the hell does this bit go? That's all. This is what I get for missing one brick. A tiny bit. Oh, does it go side? It goes sideways here. Oh, okay. Get in there. I think that's right. I think it goes right here, and that sits right back down. Alright, crisis averted. So let's see here. How much we got left? We have 22 minutes left. Should I do another bag? Yeah, I'll start another bag. Why not? So yeah, I was curious. Let me look again at Komaba. Huh, so there's some albums listed on Discogs. I'm not entirely sure if this is the same person, but it says like synthwave from Japan, so probably. Yeah, I'm gonna assume this is the same guy. And so this is one of the members of Discoromance, Ebi Cut Chon Chon. And so this is another remix of one of the skits. Alright, check it out. Macaroni. A little joke for the Americans. Guess that's supposed to be going that way. There she is. Nice little smirk. Now I got Pariko on the remix. Just always going wild with the effects on the vocals. I love it. I hope he puts some more music out at some point. He's been really focused on doing like column writing and media stuff with like drinking culture stuff. He's kind of gone all in on that and hasn't really been too involved in music lately, but I'd love to hear more stuff from him. Oh yeah? Yeah, I remember quite a while back, like, this is like 2019, I did an interview for one of his, like, YouTube shows or something, which I think is out there and up. But this was, like, right at the beginning. This might have been either at the beginning or pre-pandemic. Yeah, he's always doing really cool stuff. Whatever realm it may be. Yeah, I kind of wonder if this wasn't like a newer edition, not one of the original tracks slated for, because this feels a little more recent just in terms of style. I could be just totally wrong, but got that. Oh dang, that sucks. Oh yeah, yeah. I mean, that's a great shirt though. Yeah. Amogus? I'm sorry I even said that. Alright, that's right. This one's a little wild. What is this again? Is this the Panic Smile? Yeah, I don't really know much about Panic Smile either. Apparently they're pretty prolific though, based on Discogs. Goes here. Yeah. Yeah. Came across the other day a YouTube upload of just the fish stick song that they sing just isolated. It was really good. Skeleman. He's going in jail. It's illegal to be a skeleton. See if I can get him in there. Peaceful skeleton imprisoned in jail cell. Yeah, there's our Halloween content. Must rotate the torch flame to match the instructions exactly. Alright, let's see how much of the rest of this bag I can get through. Because I don't have anything lined up to put on as after-show music either. And we got just a slightly longer amount of announcements than usual. But I can get through these pieces. Yeah, I don't really know any of the rest of the artists doing the remixes on this, but this is fun. Yeah, no kidding. Where the hell does this go? Over here? How does that even work? Oh, it's like a sliding... Okay. I think all will be revealed shortly. Okay, so now we have down here a little sliding door to hide and reveal the little mini armory. It's still like kind of visible, but maybe we'll hide the rest of it too. Speed building here. Okay, so upside down into here. Ah. Okay. So what happens is this twists open and then that slides open and close. Cool. Okay, where am I? It's here. Okay. Topping stuff off. That's wrong. That's right. This goes here. And we get this guy here too. This one, this one, this one, and bingo. Alright, so that was bag 17, so we're on 18 out of 26. So yeah, probably 2 to 3 more streams will finish this set up. And this is the last track, so let me get through some important shit real quick here. Let's start with this. So, the brick house for this week. We've got 2 new folders up. As usual, I'm going back through season 1 and putting some stuff up. So we've got season 1, episode 4 up this week. The password for that folder is 3 Pauls. So season 1, episode 4, password 3 Pauls. All lowercase, all letters, no numbers. And so that's got the Hake Shokai compilation Sanporu or Sanponore. That's the one with the 3 Paul L stacks on the cover. And then, what was the other thing in there? I don't even remember at this point. Show me what was in there. Bricks, 3 Pauls. Oh yeah, the Sasano Raha Records drum and bass canon. That was the other thing we listened to that week. I skipped episode 3 entirely because it was just the second half of God Plus remixes, and then God OD's Back to the Solomon, which is on Bandcamp, so skipped both of those. But yeah, and then for today's password is just all lowercase Usagi. Just Usagi for today's, and that's got our 2 albums, and then that mix I played at the beginning. And if you need a link to that, as always, the Brick House is here. As always, please enjoy responsibly, and don't go throwing it up on YouTube immediately and shit. But yeah, so next week, actually, I need to find something to throw on after this so I don't just drop into silence. So give me 1 second, I'm just gonna choose something random. Sure, play next. I'll play a AV Ochin song. But anyway, so next week, and I'll just go ahead and transition to our outro image here, but next week, got a special show for you. We have an exclusive. So about a month or so ago, LBT had their 20th anniversary event, Drinkers High 20, and there's an exclusive compilation for people who went to that event. But I reached out to DJ EO, he hooked me up. We're going to listen to that compilation on the show. For the time being, it's just going to be we'll listen to it on the show. I'm not going to have that in the Brick House, since it's kind of a special exclusive for us. And then paired that off with Memphis On's request, Ultra Leisure, the Bees remix compilation. Just felt like it was a good pair since that's DJ EO's side label Pachimon Tracks. But yeah, that's what we'll be listening to next week. And do I have any other announcements? I don't think I have any other announcements at this point. I was just going to say, so we're going to be doing that next week because LBT is going to have another, probably a back catalog drop on Bandcamp Friday, which is next week. So I'll have something to promote for them along with that. But yeah, that's about it. I have another announcement that I'm still waiting on some stuff to be able to get out, unfortunately. But hopefully news soon, maybe next week. But yeah, I think that wraps it up for today. Thanks for tuning in, as always. Long stream today, so thanks for sticking around. Glad everyone seemed to enjoy it. And I will be back same time next week. Peace out. Oh shit, one other thing I wanted to mention actually. I need to tweet about this. This has nothing to do with nerdcore at all, but next Saturday, so a week from tomorrow, in the Discord server for the Aqua Teen Hunger Force podcast, Dancing is Forbidden, I'm going to be streaming... I'm making an HD edit of the Japanese dub of the first Aqua Teen movie, and I'm going to be streaming that in the Discord and talking about some of the differences and stuff. So if that piques your interest, here's a link to that Discord. You can join it. This guy Ronnie does this podcast, and it's really good, really in-depth. Great analysis and coverage. But yeah, check out his podcast. And yeah, if you want to drop in there next Saturday, I'll mention this again next week, of course. But yeah, if you want to drop in there next Saturday, please do. Should be a fun, silly time. And now I'm gone for real. Peace out.
jungle is massive.